Hello, everybody. It's just Mr. Carroll here. I wanted to share with you some information coming up for next week as well as next year. Next year, we're going to be moving into a new schedule. It's called a rotating drop schedule. The periods will be longer. The day will change every day. And we're excited about this. We've really been working on this for the last 2 years. I've mentioned it in the past at back to school nights and some of the videos and some of the blog posts. But we're ready and we're going to start. So I just wanted to get you guys up to speed. Last Tuesday, I had a grade level meeting with all of the students and walk them through this schedule. So I just wanted to do the same for the parents. So there's three key words that are going to change as we go into this new schedule. And I explained this to the students: the block, the day, and periods. All right. So if you look on this screen here, the blocks are on the left-hand side. So those don't change. Those are the time periods that our students will be meeting with their classes. You'll notice that the periods do change depending on the day. So we have 4 days: day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. And each day, the order of the periods rotates. In addition to the rotation, we drop 1 period per day. So if you see on day 1, students would go to periods 1, 2, and 3 in the morning, and they would not go to their period 4 class. This will allow a break from that class. It'll give the students some change to their day. It'll give just a break from the academic rigor that some of our courses do offer. After that block 3, the entire school will have a common lunch. We've been working on this the last 2 years and preparing for this. Our cafeteria has made some modifications to where we'll be serving lunch out of. We've bought additional tables and chairs. We've added space around the building, as you've seen in some of my posts and tweets, to the high top tables and some of the comfortable seating that we have around the building to prepare for this. The afternoon, again, the periods rotate through over the 4 days. Next week, we only have a 4-day week because Friday is no school. But if we were in school on Friday and this was next year's schedule, after day 4, we would start up again with day 1. So as I said, each day 2 classes drop. So students will be attending 6 classes. Nothing changes with the amount of courses and credits students will be carrying from this year to next. We may have 9 periods in our day, but students only go to 8 classes, which will be the same next year. And just to understand how the days work, each day, day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, that's the period that starts each day. So that is kind of a key for the students of where they'll be going and what order the periods will be in. We will have schedules posted all over the building to eliminate any confusion, and students have been given a hard copy to write their schedule in so they're ready for next week. The start time will be changing, and this will be for the next 4 days next week. Class starts at 8 a.m. There is no more homeroom at the high school. So students are expected to be here at 7:55. Now, I know a lot of them are dropped off by their parents, so I'm counting on you to help us get them all here on time. Once next year comes, our attendance and late policy will be changing because the amount of time our students will be seeing our teachers is adjusted because of the drop schedule. But more information will come out about that in the summer as well as in September. This applies, students understand this piece. This is our periods, the way they're arranged. We had to renumber them, and this is just a little chart for them to figure out where they're supposed to be next week. For next year, this does not apply. Science labs, we still will be offering double science periods for our lab classes. Students understand that when their science class falls in the middle block of the morning or afternoon, that is the day their lab science is run. An example of that would be this screen here. Students on a day 1 have a biology class, and then their lab is connected to their period 3 gym. That you'll see in green there on the left-hand side, day 1. So again, students are clear of what this is, and come next year, this will become the normal schedule and what students will know and expect. Senior level lab classes for next week will not be running. They'll be reporting to their gym classes as normal. So that's for the AP courses as well as for the anatomy and physiology. For the common lunch, all students will be allowed to eat where they like. As I'll say, there will be a seat for everybody. It'll be their choice where they choose to sit during that time. Seniors are still allowed to leave for lunch, but underclassmen are not allowed to leave campus. The outside areas we have will be available for them to sit and eat lunch outside. Hopefully the weather cooperates, but we're looking forward to this. It's going to give the students a time to de-stress, to relax, to have some time with their friends. Come next year, we'll be utilizing this time for club meetings. Our college reps will be in school during this time, so students don't miss class. We're going to be setting up an intramural program for at lunchtime, students to have some time to play some games if they'd like to, or just kind of relax and enjoy the time. So really looking forward to this piece of it, and I think this is going to be great for our school and a great change. For seniors, their independence, how they run. Independent is a class where all seniors get, where they're allowed to come and go on campus, some freedom for their day. So if they have their independent in the morning, one of the days they'll be coming in at 9 o'clock. And then if they're in the afternoon, one of the days they'll be leaving at 1:56. So again, the seniors are aware of this, they understand it, and they're excited about it and looking forward to it. Hopefully that answered some of your questions. I'm sure there are a lot more out there. This is a work in progress, but we've done a lot of work. The staff is ready, and we're really excited about bringing this to Waldwick High School. Many schools in our area do this, so we are not unique to this transition. And I really think the next 4 days of next week will give us some good insight to get some student feedback as well as some staff feedback. So hopefully this video was informative, and thank you. And if you have any questions, please send them off to me. I appreciate it. Thank you.